Hello there, Karen Stanley from Mabel and Stanley Publishing. One of the things I talk to my clients about who are looking to write a business book, so a book for their business to share their knowledge, is the ways in which it can absolutely explode your marketing strategy. It can be a really powerful tool in your marketing toolkit. Not least because a real challenge for businesses is content. The content that you put out on social media, that you put out in your blogs, that you put out in your articles, the way that you converse with your customers and potential customers without you in the room. And this is done by your written content. And this can be a real challenge for businesses. They can forever be searching for good content, for quality content, things to put out, things that are going to inspire, motivate, and engage their listeners and their future customers. So just think about it from this angle. If you've written a business book, you've basically created at least a year's worth of content. You look at some of the kind of forerunners of business books, Diary of a CEO is just very popular at the moment. And if you look at Stephen Bartlett's posts on LinkedIn and across the other social media channels, since the book's come out, you'll notice that a lot of what he posts are snippets from his book. So quotes, tips, bits of advice, things that he cites in his book. It's brilliant content. And the same can be said if you write your business book that really kind of showcases what you do. You may have a particular strategy that you use to implement, say, something that you teach in your business or something that you provide for your business. If you think about you once you've written that book, each post that you put out on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis, whatever your strategy is, could reference that book in some way, which is brilliant because not only are you advertising and promoting the book, but you've also got great content that could give value to your customers, to your potential customers, and anyone who's viewing you on your social media channels. So think of it like that. It's a brilliant marketing tool. It's a great piece of content. I mean, it's one of the biggest pieces of content that you're probably likely to write, and can really be used to great effect to get people interested in you and your brand and what you do and all about you. You've got some great potential for behind the scenes clips as you are writing the book, how you bring the book to fruition, what you put in, what you include, why you include it. There's so much scope there. So that's one of the reasons in and ways in which a business book can explode your marketing strategy. The other thing is that it's really great for things like blogs, articles, newsletters. You can write blogs and articles based on your book content, and then similarly, you can use those blogs and articles to create smaller posts. So you've really got a brilliant catalyst, a brilliant springboard for all of your marketing efforts that are going to be completely on message. Because if you've clearly identified your objectives when you set out to write your book, what is it that you want this book to achieve? What is it that you want to portray or convey in this book? Which part of your business message is it that you want to get across to your customers, and why? Then having that clear message will also help you to plan your marketing strategy and plan the ways in which your book can be an effective tool as part of that. The other reason that having a book, and there's so many, I mean, I quite often talk to people about, you plop the pebble in the water and the ripples that come out. Quite often people say, well, I can't write a book, I feel like a book should be the end of my journey, which I kind of think is a bit of a daft way to look at it, really. Why would you wait until the end to share your message? Think of the book as one of those pebbles that you drop into the puddle or the sea or the river, and the ripples that come out from that one piece of content, albeit a large piece of content, there's so many opportunities that will come out as part of that. People are very keen to collaborate with people who are published authors. Being published is still a real piece of kudos. It's a real achievement, and it's respected and valued because of the commitment and the resilience it takes to write your book, and the courage it takes to put your message out there in black and white. People quite rightly do value that credibility, that resilience, that courage, and therefore it will really raise your credibility, raise your authority, and position you as a leader in your field. So that's one of the ways in which it can really be a powerful marketing tool. It can encourage people to want to collaborate with you as the registered expert in your industry. The other thing it can do is open some real doors with regard to speaking engagements, both online and offline. Again, people are very keen to ask people to speak, have guest speakers at their events if they are published, because you've kind of put your money where your mouth is. You've been brave enough to put what you know, put your expertise into written form and put it out there for all to see for the foreseeable future. So that's why it can open many doors for you with regard to speaking engagements, because of the credibility and the kudos you get from simply having published that book. So, my main message to you today is think about, what a business book can do for you and think about why you wouldn't have one. There are so many benefits, there are so many opportunities, there are so many positive kind of avenues and opportunities that will open up from becoming published, that it will be a real benefit to your business. I'm running a free webinar on Monday, the 4th of December. I'll put the link below this video so that you can come and join. Come and register for your place today so that you don't miss out, so that you don't forget that you've got an opportunity such as this. Come along to the free webinar. I'm going to put it out on via Zoom on the 4th of December. You need to register to make sure that you are already coming, and I know that you're coming, and also that you'll get the link on the day to know that you don't forget, because I know what it's like. We sign up for these things and then we forget where we put the link. So if you register, I'll be sending you out the link on the day just to remind you. But I'll be talking about the various elements and the structure of how you plan, write, and publish your business book. So I'll be giving you tips on how to set your writing timetable, the value of setting your objectives, thinking about how you might plan your content and what you're going to do once you've got that content. How are you actually going to create a book and how are you going to get that published? It's called the Book Blueprint. It's running on Monday, the 4th of December at 7 p.m. Come along, register. I'll put the link in the chat and in the comments. I'd love to see you there. And it'd be a great opportunity for you to ask any questions. So anything you're unsure about, any kind of wobbles you might be have with regard content or the actual kind of process of writing a book, you can ask all of those questions to me live and in real time. So I hope to see you there. Take care. Have a great week and see you all again soon.